so happy to eat food. There you go. I don't think Brayden has ever made his own smoothies until now.
Yesterday.
Usually I just make smoothies, I make food because I just love it, but
We're so good at it.
Brayden's been SOL.
The kids and I are dying for nutrition.
Okay, Brayden just made this smoothie. Nothing sounds good. But I'm gonna try this and see if it sits well with me. Brayden!
Boom!
I'm impressed.
Doesn't have any peanut butter.
Yeah. The only thing about smoothies is for some reason they don't like settle well with my stomach. I'm not really sure why, but like any fruits or vegetables, they just don't digest and I end up throwing them up. So it makes me a little bit nervous. Okay, so like I said, this is what I eat today, but I also want to share with you guys what I've been using to help with my nausea. So this is my 4th pregnancy. I have been sick with every single one of my kids. And I would say that this pregnancy, I am less sick than I was with some of my others. I was most sick with my oldest, and then my daughter, I wasn't as sick, and then my other son, I was sick, really sick, and this one, I'm not as sick. So I'm kind of wondering if it's a girl. With my first baby, I did not get any help whatsoever, and I lost 20 pounds in the first 20 weeks. I threw up until 20 weeks. I was lucky that I didn't throw up my whole entire pregnancy like I know a lot of people do, but I was miserable. I was working at a salon. I was throwing up in between clients, doing clients' hair. Sometimes they would say McDonald's and I'd run to the back and throw up. It makes me want to throw up. I had no idea that I could do anything for my morning sickness. Of course, I tried things like ginger and, you know, the simple remedies, but like I needed IVs. I needed some medication, and that was just never offered to me. So if this is your first pregnancy, I just want to share with you what has worked for me this time, because with it being my 4th pregnancy and having 3 other kids to take care of, I'm just not putting up with not getting the help I need. And where we live in our town now, I've had a lot of support from family. My father-in-law is actually an OB, and so he's suggested a lot of different things to me, which has been amazing. I'm so thankful. I wish I could say that this was like,
oh, I'm gonna share with you all of the great foods and like supplements I'm taking for my baby.
No, this is survival. This is me keeping myself alive because I've already lost 10 pounds and I'm only 11 weeks pregnant. So that's great. So the first thing that I tried was Unisom B6. It worked really well with Maya, my second. I feel nauseous right now. But this time it just wasn't working as well. So I tried promethazine, which is just like a little pill you take at night. It makes you really tired.
Maya's a baby.
Okay.
Because she cries.
Okay. It's fine. It works okay. But I have been taking Zofran, comes in these little tablets, for the past 2 days. And I feel like it's been helping a lot. Yesterday, I only threw up once, whereas before I was throwing up like 4 times a day. So I think Zofran is working for sure. The only thing is people have said that it makes you like super constipated. It's kind of scared me because people are like, we're gonna be so constipated. I haven't noticed that yet, but I'm sure it's coming for me. So I'm gonna start taking prune juice. And another thing I'm doing to combat that is Calm magnesium. This really helps with my anxiety normally. And during my 2nd trimester, I get a lot of Charlie horses and stuff like that. And this helps a lot during the night with Charlie horses as well. But it also helps you stay regular, which is great. And it's lemon raspberry flavor, which is so yummy. Another thing I am trying is a probiotic. So after like pretty much any meal I eat, you saw that I took one this morning. I will just take a little probiotic. It's just like this tiny little pill, and I haven't noticed that it's made me throw up more. I usually just take it and then try to sit down for about 10 to 20 minutes and just let it dissolve. And I know that sounds crazy because I have 3 other kids, but somehow they survive while I sit down for a minute. And then before each meal, I take this anti-acid pill. And these actually taste really good. They kind of taste like, what are they? They're like Tootsie Roll jelly beans. They kind of taste like that. I will take one in the morning, like, because I feel like there's a lot of acid in my stomach. Sometimes, this is a pro tip, if you feel nauseous and like you're gonna throw up, just try and make yourself throw up that acid instead of like having that in your stomach and then eating breakfast and then throwing it up, because then it's hard to eat another meal. And anyway, so I've just learned that if I feel really yucky in the morning and I feel like I'm gonna throw up anyways, I just sit by the toilet and just kind of try and let myself throw up to relieve that. But sometimes if it's not too bad, I can take 1 or 2 of these and it will kind of just help my stomach be settled. I think I need one right now. No. Okay, so I'm actually sitting down to edit this video and I realized I left out one of the biggest things that has helped me this pregnancy. So I decided this time to go get an IV. If you saw my last video, you saw that I had like a major breakdown. I went to the doctor and they offered one to me, which they have never done before, because it's really easy to like feel terrible for weeks, go into your first appointment and you know, you get ready, you can act peppy for a minute, you see your doctor, they can't tell that you feel terrible. But I was just like brutally honest this time and I was like, I feel so awful, and she's like, let's just give you an IV then. And I kind of felt like I was surrendering to my sickness in a way, because like I felt weak for some reason for getting an IV, but made me realize I should have done that with all 3 of my other pregnancies. So far I've only had to get 2 IVs. It's been so helpful and I'm so grateful that I finally broke down and just did it. And I've also learned that when you are dehydrated, you're less likely to be able to eat food and drink water and keep it down. I guess because your kidneys aren't working and like, I don't know what all, I'm not a doctor, but I've learned that the more hydrated I am, the more appetite I have, which hasn't been that much. Another thing that I have not heard very many talk about is this. So this is a promethazine lotion, and is what you do. I could use some right now because I'm a little bit nauseous. Is you put it on the places on your body. It's not a shot, but you put it on the veins that are showing a lot. You put it right there, and then you put it right here, and it kind of just soaks into your veins. It is great because you don't have to swallow another pill. Only thing about it though is that it makes you tired. This has been awesome. My father-in-law also has suggested these. Okay, this is probably the weirdest thing I have ever shared about, ever. I'm gonna share a tip on how to throw up when you're pregnant. There's a sign. You have your stool. Everyone needs a stool here. When you're throwing up, you want your stomach to be up like this, and you don't want your head to be down like that, because then it really hurts to throw up. So when you're throwing up, you want to keep it straight like this so that you can throw up in a less painful way. You're welcome. Okay, I just threw up. Like I said earlier, fruits and vegetables don't settle well in my stomach. Yeah, that's why I don't eat fruits and vegetables. Okay, sitting in the car, I have to go run some errands, but I keep ginger snaps and sweet tarts in my car. Sweet tarts for when my mouth just tastes gross and needs something in it. And then ginger snaps, like right now I just threw up and I just took a little Alka-Seltzer anti-acid thing, and so this will kind of help calm my stomach. And they always taste good to me because they're just like a little bit spicy. Okay, I have lunch cooking here. I'm trying something new. I made rice, but I used bone broth for the water because bone broth has a lot of great minerals in it, and It's making me want to puke, but I hope I can eat it. So I threw up and then I had to run a quick errand. And I just didn't, I mean, I ate those ginger snaps in the car. But I think I needed more in my tummy because now I feel like I need to throw up again before I eat that. Like, I'm very gaggy. So, gonna try it. I didn't throw up. So I'm a little nervous to try it because I feel like I might throw it up later, but. Like, it doesn't taste that great, but nothing really tastes that great. So, yum. And then while I was out, I also got some prune juice. So, just enjoying some prune juice with a side of plain rice. All right, it is dinner time. Brayden is the chef tonight.
Yep. Just tonight?
Brayden has been the
You're
chef.
hired tomorrow, huh?
Brayden has been the chef for a while now. How do you like being the cook, Brayden?
A lot of hard work.
Yeah, you're
Stressful.
awesome. Honestly, it's so weird not being able to cook. Ezra is enjoying his meal. That's most of it's on the ground. Yes, you are. Guys, I cannot handle his flirty smile. And Talmadge, how is your food?
Good.
You had a Capri Sun and you were having your eggs and playing with sand, huh? Okay, just laying in bed. It's like 8:30. I just put the kids to bed. And Brayden's finishing up the dishes. That's kind of been our arrangement lately because I even put the kids to bed, but like being around the food and even doing dishes is gross to me. Like, I still do it a lot of the time. I ended up throwing up twice today, which isn't terrible. After I drank a bunch of prune juice, it like did things to my tummy though. Like, I was struggling. This vlog has been helpful for you guys because holy crap, I don't really usually see people posting about their morning sickness like this, and I just thought that maybe it'd be helpful for someone else out there who's going through it too. So keep going, you've got it, it will get better. I keep telling myself that as well, and just hold on tight, you know. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you're new around here. I would love to have you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.